Hey Playdate people, I'm me, also known as Possibly Axolotl, the creator of Rocket Bytes and Play Jam if you've heard of any of those, and I'll be your host for today's Playdate Squad Community Direct. Now, I have a very serious problem. There's not enough games on my Playdate, but luckily that's exactly what we're here to fix. You've already seen a few trailers for upcoming Playdate games, but great news, we got a lot more sneak peeks coming up. We also have some developer interviews, a special message from someone you may recognize, and even a few more surprises coming up. But before we get to all of that, make sure to download the Direct Companion app from the link below to get more information about today's announcements right on your Playdates. Now, I'm sure you're excited to see what's next, so I won't hold you here any longer. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi, I'm Bumbleborn, and for the last year I've been working on Echo the Oracle Scroll, an adventure game about making a journey to a subterranean world that's slowly being petrified by a mysterious dark force. You'll be delivering a message that might help cure the blight that plagues this world. Non-violent Metroidvania about climbing. Whilst the game takes obvious cues from Hollow Knight, the world is actually inspired by a piece of music from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, Farewell Hyrule King. It's this very melancholic moment in the game that I've always wanted to expand into a fuller story so I can be in it longer. Oracle's Scroll is the first chapter of that story. I wouldn't say I have a rule, but I do try to make some progress every single day. Games just take a while to build, so it's important to acknowledge that any step forward is a good thing. I've been in the industry for over 7 years, and making a game for the Playdate is legitimately the most fun experience I've had making games. And that's not just the platform itself. The community is filled with wonderful people that really are motivated to make this a great space to be. Without spoiling too much, I'll just say that I really value secrets in games, so I'm going to try to deliver something akin to that secondary layer of exploration that you can see in games like Fez and Death's Door. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope this next trailer can get you excited for Echo the Oracle Scroll, coming out later this year on Catalog.
Sine Alundo. Bala Gozungun. Galandungo.
Hey everyone, Cable here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for an incredible year so far for Playdate. It's been a wild one. You all know that we lost a bunch of Playdates and we got them back, so that was pretty good news. And we're working on lots of updates and new launcher stuff, and all sorts of things are in the works. But none of that matters if we didn't have the incredible Playdate community. All of you making great games, things that inspire us every day. Catalog just continues to be amazing, and itch as well, and that's all because of you. So we're super grateful. I just want to say thanks while you watch this video. And what else is happening for Playdate? Well, here at Panic, we're in the middle of a big office move, so everything is like super chaotic. But in addition to the office move, we're also been working really hard at getting off of Shopify and onto our own store. Once we do that, we have some new little fun products to add to the store, including another cover that we've wanted to release for a long time. So that should be happening very soon, so please look forward to that. And then lots of future planning going on for Playdate. So we're just going to keep at it. But thank you. Thanks for everything. Thanks for making great things. Thanks for caring about this platform and inspiring us every day. So if it wasn't for you, we probably would have given up a long time ago. So thanks again. It's nice to see you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Picture this, it's the heat of the summer and we're all trying to find a way to unwind as we chill at home, sit by the pool, or hit the beach. Why not take your Playdate with you, because we have the perfect bundle to keep you busy. Take a look at this.
Hey, wanna play a game that's really challenging?
Like what?
Like Crank It. It commands you obey. Crank it, press it, shake it.
Girl, that looks easy.
Sure, it looks easy, but it's not.
It's getting faster.
You can't keep up, you lose.
You blew it. My turn.
Once you get your hands on Crank It, you won't want to stop it. The fast-talking game Crank It. Batteries not included. Obviously. A Luco production, man.
Well, that Fun in the Sun bundle looks, well, fun, and we've only seen half of it so far. But before we get back into it, we've got a very special musical set from everybody's favorite video game music drummer, Narthex.
What's up, everybody? I'm Narthex, and I love video game music. So I've got two things for you today: tan lines and some really awesome Playdate music. Let's talk more rock. Let us go right now! Let's see some more awesome games. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to see you in a little bit. Ha!
A pulp game.
Mom, what's that in the ear? Mom, look, it's an alien! I am taking your mother to our home planet.
In a world where your mom keeps getting kidnapped, you are the only one that can save her. By building a real estate empire, fuel your energy with ice cream, mana, and essence in order to buy buildings. Save your empire earnings in order to buy her back. Hopefully, she's thankful.
Amos Games.
Be kind to yourself. Update. Space, hell yeah. Available on Play-A-Day catalog.
And now itch.io too. Now watch that perfect combo go to hell. Remember, always close your combos, or else.
Please remain calm.
Land me get that other sharp one. Auf Wiedersehen.
Hi, I'm Leftover Nick. I'm a new Playdate developer, getting started in the Uncranked Game Jam and continuing on from there. So we've been making Asabimon, and in 5 words, it's monster catcher bite-sized. It's a small. Well, I guess it says 5 words. Maybe I shouldn't elaborate. But it's a monster catcher game, akin to capture the 90s nostalgia, but brought up and kind of elevated into a lot of modern standards that the old games didn't have. But I think the coolest thing that you're not going to get to see in the trailer yet is our fusion mechanic. So, typically in a monster catcher like Pokemon, your Pokemon hits a level and it evolves. And there's some games, third-party games where you take 2 monsters and you can take any 2 monsters and fuse them together. What we want to do is capture the Yu-Gi-Oh feeling where you have 2 specific cards and you fuse them together to create a third unique card that's not just a mash together of the 2 sprites, but it's actually its own unique entity. And that's our path that we're going down when it comes to like evolution, so to speak. So not all cards will be able to fuse with other ones, so not all monsters can just fuse with anyone. We have preset ideas, but one monster might have 2 or 3, some monsters might have none, and they will incorporate the kind of physical embodiment of each one as it evolves. So I think that's pretty cool. We just don't have anything to show for it yet. And yeah, so Asabimon, that's our game. Monster catcher on the Playdate, trying to bring as much magic into it as we can.
Assalamu alaikum, I am Barak Zai. In my free time, I'm a game developer. The game requires you to hold the playdate sideways so that the crank mimics a baseball bat, so you can feel like you're controlling a real bat. I made the game in Visual Basic Lua. I actually started as a small 1-week project, as a simple high score game, but it turned into a much bigger project with a narrative and multiple different mechanics. And I have always wanted to make a game where you buy game cards from vending machine inside of the game. So in Home Run Spin-Off Forever, the player falls in love with the first home run game. This is the name of the game inside of the game. And he keeps buying new home run games from the vending machine, thinking it's the sequel, but only to be disappointed that it's a spin-off of the main series. I also saw this as an opportunity to tell a narrative about how the industry treats franchises and the fanboyism culture around it. In terms of gameplay, I tried to always prioritize fun, and in terms of visuals, I tried to depict the scenes in real life, like buying the games from the vending machine and inserting the cartridge, in a realistic, glittering art style, and the scenes inside of the game cards in a cartoony art style. Please enjoy this teaser trailer.
Hi, my name is Remco Burema, him. I'm a 41-year-old programmer. My normal day job is at a free living company. So that's who I am, and I'm developing Dolphin Splash. Dolphin Splash, in 5 words or less, is Dolphin Splash, crank only swimming. Something cool about my game is that I'm actually really proud of the way that it feels when a dolphin jumps out of the water and back into the water. Because the water is not just a straight line, but it reacts when the dolphin jumps in and out of it. There's a little splash effect and it has waves. And that sort of juice, the player might not directly notice it, but they'll feel it, I think. So it becomes really fun to jump in and out of the water. Well, I think you heard most of my game already, but to introduce it in a few more short words, Dolphin Splash is a quirky little game where you control a dolphin. There are levels you can race, and there are levels where you can find treasures. And it's about 20 levels, and I hope you like it.
Oh, you wanted more Playdate songs. Well, like the title says, what a delight. There's more great tunes to come, and there's more great games to come. Don't go anywhere, stick around, it's happening right now!
Wow, that's a lot of games. So far we saw trailers for a sequel to Along Came the Spider and the game Hope Lost, glimpses of the upcoming Agent of Groove and Magic Castle, a small announcement from the creator of Life's Too Short, and the entire Fun in the Sun bundle of 11 games that you can play on the beach, as long as you can keep the sand out of the charging port. And we even got to hear about Echo the Oracle Scroll, Asobimon, Home Run, and Dolphin Splash straight from their creators. Not to mention Narthex's performances that I'm sure are still playing in your heads, and that surprise message from Cable. Thanks, Cable. That was a lot, but we still have a little bit more left, so don't get up yet. I see you. Sit back down. Let's dive right into the last set of trailers.
I am Joel Moss, a programmer and video game enthusiast from Texas who's been working on a Playdate game that I'm excited to share with others. My game in 5 words would be a grid-based procedural dungeon delve. This game started off from a desire to have a very grindy RPG on the Playdate. When I got my Playdate, there were not many games yet. And after briefly working in Lua to start the game, I moved over to Pulp because it seemed perfect for this sort of game anyway. Pulp is very limited, and it's been quite enjoyable to push those limits to make something like this. The art and the music of the game are extremely simplistic, which is convenient for development, but it's also in line with the game's inspirations, which are like Angband and Castle of the Winds. If you know those games, you'll find something very familiar. Something cool on game. There's a magical book you can read that lets you gain the powers of a mystical tree. Alright, here's the first trailer for my upcoming game, Further and Rarer. Enjoy.
I'm Petite7 of Kinga Shibuya Limited. I am a freelance game planner in the wonderful city of Osaka in Japan. You may have played my previous games Hana, Space-Time Fantasy, or Dice Versa Randomized Shooting Panic, but today I'm here to talk about my newest game, Baito Fight Part-Time Devil Hunter. Describe your game in 5 words or less. Hunt devils, get money, baseball. Baseball's one word, right? My game has an in-game calendar that separates play sessions into different in-game days. Every day you play the game, new stuff will happen. The NPCs will have advanced their own storylines. The devils that infest the buildings will have made their way to new areas. The power of said devils may have increased, and interactions the game will take account what in-game day of the week it is. So while being a game about having a part-time job fighting devils, the game itself is like a part-time job in that you only need to play it a little bit each day, and once you've done one shift in that day, you don't play again until a different real-world day, and the next time you play, everything will have changed. But the clock won't move without you, so you don't have to worry about missing a day, or having not played too long and the game advanced without you and have to go start over again, or fear that you missed too much. This is Baito Fight Part-Time Devil Hunter.
Wow, I know I said it before, but that's a lot of games. It's super exciting to see how passionate this community is, together with this amazingly diverse list of titles that they have coming for us soon. I would say my favorite, but it's really hard to decide, from the Metroidvania Echo the Oracle Scroll, to the apocalypse survival game Hope Lost, Jump Truck and Asabimon, and to everything else. There's a huge roster of amazing new Playdate games, and even plenty of current ones to keep you interested on both catalog and itch. All of these titles are probably a lot to take in and get excited for, so why don't we keep up the momentum with one more set from Narthex, just for you, and everyone else too. You still have to share.
So many great tunes. I would really like to thank the Playdate Community Direct crew for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful program and be here with you guys. It's the absolute best. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you for having me again.
And with that, thank you for watching the Playdate Squad Community Direct. There's a ton of great games coming to the Playdate that I'm sure you're all really excited for. But before we go, let's give a quick hand to the team behind the Direct, with Bechamel doing the editing and the motion graphics, including that cool intro we saw at the start, Zanya Lasagna working on social media, the Direct zine, and overall management, Nexus Necromance for making the Direct's original soundtrack, as well as Peanut Butter, Mooney, Ada, and Race in writing and reaching out to devs. That's all from me. Thanks again for watching. Can't wait to see you on the leaderboards for some of these games. Bye!